Hi there guys, this is Reese, founder of InspireORB. This is my second video that I'm shooting, and what it was, I've recently returned from holiday with my family, and we were in Morocco for a week, and we went on a tour. We went through we landed in Marrakesh, and we went through the Atlas Mountains down into a place called Touradant, and we spent some time with some of the Berber people. We had lunch and camel riding with the kids, and they loved it. And then we went to Essaouira, lovely town. Long and short of it is, we had a great time, and we returned about 3 days ago. When we returned 20th, well, we got back on the Sunday. Today's now Thursday, and I'm getting back into doing work, and I'm doing some sort of consultancy work with a company to help them generate leads for their business, and they're in a completely different sector to what I'm in. I'm into the personal development, but more importantly, I'm really passionate about getting people to live the life that they truly dream and desire. But it's a little bit more than that, because it's about. And today what's triggered me to do this video, I just felt compelled to do something, is because coming back to the UK, and I'm doing this consultancy work, it's not really what I want to be doing. It's not something I'm really passionate about, especially generating leads for banking, finance, or something else. Something I was involved in, and I kind of done it more of a friend who knew a guy who needed some help, so I decided to do it. And I've been working on it today, and I just felt this. My energy just felt stunted. I didn't know what to do. My creativity just kind of went. And I left. I thought, I need to stop this. I just need to take a break from it, because I just felt everything within my body was telling me, why are you doing this, Reese? It's just, you know what, it's not what I'm passionate about. And because I've been living for the past year or so now, I've been doing something around something I've been deeply passionate about for a long, long time. And that's about connecting people to get people to do work that they love and that they're passionate about, something that's in them and feels right. They're right at their core. This is what I want to do. I look forward to doing this every single day. And today it just reminded me of how important that is, because of what I'm doing with this finance thing. And I was walking back, and I thought, I'm not alone on this. There's hundreds and thousands of people out there they're doing it every day, day in, day out. They're going to a job which they're not passionate about. They're doing it for the wage. And I have this theory that, even you're doing a job which you don't like, you don't really enjoy it, you're not passionate about it, you don't look forward to Mondays and you look forward to Fridays, because you're getting the weekend and so on. And it just sort of got me thinking that you have to be doing something that you love, something you have a deep interest in, something you're passionate about. And this is the reason why. You're doing a job which you don't enjoy. You don't look forward to the mornings to go to this job. You're doing it purely for the paycheck. And I understand, we all have to do money, and making that transition from a job that pulls in the money and to doing something which you're passionate about, it's quite a hard decision, and it's a tough move to make, but it's one you have to do nonetheless. And today just rang true to me. It just hammered this home, and this is why I'm sharing this with you. When you're doing something just for the paycheck, you feel miserable. But that starts to permeate into every aspect of your life, your social life, your family life, and so on, because you're spending a lot of time in that career, that job choice that you're doing, this one thing that generates you your money to keep the wolf away from the door and so on. But you're not happy doing it. But that actually permeates and goes into every aspect of your life. And you've got these goals, you've got these life dreams, you've got these life desires. But if you're in a state of negativity, you're in an emotional state of negativity because of this job you're doing, and it's not what you want to be doing, then that impacts every element of your life. So you'll find it a lot harder to achieve your other life goals and your life dreams, because of the fact that you just spend a third of your life working. So that's going to have a massive impact on your outside life, your life away from work. And I just felt that today, just by spending 3 hours, 4 hours doing what I was doing for this company. And that's what just got me compelled. I thought, do you know what? Prior to doing this job, every day I felt good about what I was doing. But the fact that I've just been doing this for a few weeks, for a week in total, I stopped feeling that way. So I just wanted to shoot this for you, because it's just so important. Hello, doggy. Sorry, dog just walked past. It's just so important that you do something, your career, your job choice, around something that you're passionate about and that you love. Because do you know what? It'll be so much easier. You'll find it will just flow when it comes to achieving the other life goals that you have and the life dreams that you want to achieve. That will just flow because you're finding it easier, because you're in a state of positivity in your work life, and that will permeate into your personal life. And that just hammered it home to me today, how I was feeling, and I started to feel a bit anxious. And I just wanted to shoot this quick video. So if you're not doing something that you love and that you're passionate about right now, please start something. You don't have to, it's not something you have. Find something that you love and that you're passionate about. And we all know kind of what that is to a certain degree. We all have the ideas. Life gives us clues, and I'm going to shoot another video about that after, which will go in a bit more detail about how to find something that you love and passionate about, and I'll give you a simple exercise. In fact, I'll give you one now. All right, I'm going to give you one now. I'm going to give you a simple thing that you can do. I was told it years ago, and it got you thinking, and it's like, yeah, do you know what? It's really true. Oh, my hand's starting to shake here. Right. What I want you to do is it's a simple exercise. Just do it, even if you don't buy them, but do it anyway. Go to WH Smith's or any magazine store or wherever and buy 3 magazines that you're interested in. Now, you're not going to spend money on a magazine or the content or whatever it is. It could be fashion, it could be travel, it could be climbing, it could be yachting, it could be knitting, whatever it is. You're not going to buy a magazine based on something, especially when it comes to £3.50 or £4.50, whatever they are now. I haven't bought a magazine for a long time. But choose 3 magazines that you would buy, and buy them. And that could be a clue as to what you could do, something that you're passionate about and that you like, that you love to do. And you could start to develop something and create a small business, where it's online or whatever. You could, whether it's knitting, you could obviously create products and sell them. There's always a way to make money based and make a living from something you're passionate about and that you love. It resonates with you at your very core, your heart, everything. You just connect with it at an emotional level and a physiological level. Because when you're doing something that isn't alignment, it affects your physiological state, which in turn affects your emotional state, which in turn affects the way you think, and then affects the way you behave. So when you're doing a career based on something which you absolutely dislike and you don't enjoy it, that affects your physiological state and your emotional state and the way that you think. And eventually you'll start to think negatively. You might start to feel anxious. You might start to get symptoms of depression. It really has a massive impact on your life and also your free time, your social life, everything. It impacts everything. So I just wanted to get this to you. I hope maybe this has got you to, well, go away and think about it, but do that thing. Go into WH Smith's if you're in the UK. I don't know if they're anywhere else. A place where you can get magazines and choose 3 magazines that you would buy. And do you know what? I'd actually go through and buy them. And that could be a clue as to what you could be doing, something that you're passionate about. That could start to maybe get you to look at and maybe think, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I'm interested in this. But you might start to discover other things. But I'm going to go into another video about how you can, other ways that you can find your passion and start to do something based around something you love and enjoy rather than something just for a paycheck. Okay, that's it for me for now, and I look forward to sending you another video. Please feel free, if you want to go and visit InspireORB.com. There's some videos on there, because the InspireORB TV is all about empowering you and uplifting you in a spiritual level, and to reconnect with nature, which is again very important. I might do another video on that. Yeah, that's it for me. Until the next time, I'll see you soon. Have a great day.